Hello interwebs, and welcome to another one of these fanfiction readings of voice acting fun. This time, unlike last time, we are not going to edit out the extended, we do a lot of mistakes, but
this is going to be the true epitome of live reading, mistakes included for your enjoyment. What do you think of them apples?
Yes, so you're going to obviously see a longer runtime. Joy. So, just like last time, we're going to be doing a voice for each paragraph and switch off. The person that is reading will get a description from the person who isn't reading, and then, vice versa as we go along.
Exactamundo.
So, we'll start out with, From Warning to Tears. But what voice?
I think we should first let them know which fic we are deciding to read. We are reading Silent Ponyville Remastered.
Yes. I believe it's based off of Silent Hill, maybe. It's based off of something.
Based off something that is silent and clearly with this cover art of Pinkamina crying.
Yes.
It will definitely be a grim dark.
Alrighty, so the beginning is of course warning, grimdark, reader discretion is advised. And then we start with chapter 1. Who should begin?
I believe I started off last time, so let's switch it off to you first.
Alrighty.
Let's see.
I suppose I'll actually read to scene.
Sure, why not? Make it fair. Let's try and think of something. The first move is always the most difficult.
Yeah.
How about Jerry Lewis-esque goofball?
I don't quite know how that... I don't know Jerry Lewis, sadly.
Okay, pretty much he's be like, "Hello, pretty lady, with the pretty shoes and the pretty lady!"
Okay.
So that sort of thing.
Pinkie's eyes shot open. Her face was buried in a pillow, stained from her tears. She quivered as she very gently tried to lift herself from her bed. She was afraid of seeing her bed soaked, covered in blood, evidence of the horrific deed she had committed. However, her bed was dry, only her pillow stained with tears. She gently placed the hoof to her face, feeling the fresh tears on her cheek. She quivered as her hair moved and covered her eyes, still in shock at the sight she'd just seen.
Very nice.
Very excellent. Try for something like that. Just, oh yes, describing something.
Ooh, that I can do.
Yes. Well, I think a little more nasally, but other than that, yeah.
Well,
okay. How could I? The vivid image of the nightmare she had just slept through came back into her mind. Horrific cries rang vividly in her ears. Her coat soaked with blood, the feel of slicing open another living being. It felt so real. Pinkie Pie shook her head viciously, trying to remove these thoughts from her head. Why am I having these dreams? She rammed her hooves into her forehead, trying to stop the images that were assaulting her. For the past 2 weeks, she had been having restless nights of sleep. Every night had been a nightmare, ever growing in severity with each episode.
Alrighty.
Okay, let's see. For the next paragraph, a very macho man wrestler, almost sort of like a mix between Randy Savage and Iron Will.
The first dream hadn't been so scary. She was just attacked by a monster. She had shrugged it off easily. And she'd had a normal day after that. From the From there, the monsters changed. One night, she was attacked by the Pony of Death, who wanted her soul for domination.
That is domination. Okay. Sometimes I read words and I'm like, wait, is that the right word?
Actually, it's damnation.
Damnation. Okay. I was wrong. Dang it.
Another night, it was a faceless, slender pony whose presence quaked her very being. Then the next night, she suffered from a disease of
From a disease of starvation?
Disease and starvation.
Oh, okay.
The next night, she suffered from a disease and starvation as her body began to rot, but was denied death from the pain. Oh, yeah!
Ooh, brother!
Yeah. Let's see. Read through this slightly. Maybe just someone you would never want to have as a friend. Like, very creepy. And stalkerish kind of voice.
Okay, let's see. Trying to think of how it would sound creepy.
She would handle those dreams. They weren't real after all. A good part.
Actually, that sounds too similar to the one I did before.
Yeah. Maybe like deep and creepy, like
she couldn't handle those dreams.
Oh, okay. She couldn't handle those dreams. They weren't real after all. A good party with her friends made all those scary thoughts go away. She tried changing her diet for a day to see if the bad dreams would go away. And it worked for a night, but only for a night. The next night, she had dreamt of being a monster, one with sharp teeth and claws. She was the monster, and that had attacked and eaten her the night before. She still remembered the gagging taste the dream had left in her mouth.
Alrighty.
Okay. Let's see. Your basic Texan hillbilly hick.
So
Sort of like it. Son, you're as full of shit as a Sunday ham.
Alrighty, here we go. The next dream had her terrorizing ponies throughout Ponyville. She wrecked homes, crops, products, and lives. Then the next night she attacked each of her friends. She could feel the she could feel the berserk rage of the monster as it slashed and tore them apart indiscriminately. However, she took Sally's at their deaths being quick and painless. Her friends didn't suffer from her attacks.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so try for a valley girl.
You mean just like I did there?
Oh yeah, give it nice little.
Oh yes. But the dream last night was different. It was personal. She was a monster again last night, but it was different. She was just herself. No fangs, no claws, no berserk rage, but a monster. In the dream, she had captured her friend, her dearest friend, Rainbow Dash. She had taken sharp objects and... I think I'll just go ahead and read the next paragraph since that one was a little short.
Okay, and then I'll finish off till the break.
Okay. Pinkie dashed into her bathroom before emptying the contents of her stomach into the toilet. Ooh, nasty. As the vivid images of what she'd done in her dream flashed before her once more, she felt wretched. How could her mind even come anywhere close to thinking of such horrible, horrific things? Oh! She loved her friends. She loved them more than the sun, than her sweets, than her parties, than life itself.
Especially Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash was the coolest, most awesome, fun-loving pony she'd ever met. If she wanted to hang out and have fun, or pull some pranks, or share some sweets, or help throw I almost said giant, but I'll keep going. It says great party. It was Rainbow Dash who was there for her. Oh!
Alrighty.
Oh God, I'm having too much fun with this. Okay, let's see. Cranky old geezer.
Let's see. She whipped her mouth as she groggy looked at herself in the mirror. Her mane was straight, her eyes were bloodshot, with her bags under her eyes. Her coat was dull, with a sickly look, and she was breathing quite heavily. She looked terrible. She ran some cold water and repeatedly splashed it in her face. She really wanted to go see Rainbow Dash. She had to know she was okay, but at the same time, she couldn't do it until the memories of that dream had faded some more, and she had to get out of Sugar Cube Corner today. She wouldn't be able to hold back any more of her stomach if she smelled a cupcake. I don't make mistakes. I need a new prescription.
How do you smile a cupcake? You just
Smile a cupcake. It's delicious.
You will smile for me, damn it, you confectionery treat!
Yes. Or you just take the frosting and make a nice smile. She couldn't smile the cupcakes anymore. Let's see. A very formal narrator, like mid-age.
Pinkie tried to stay in the shadows of the buildings as she quietly walked through Ponyville. The fresh air and warm sun weren't any comfort today. She didn't want to look at any pony either, worried their faces would trigger another flash of the awful images in her mind. She had nowhere in mind to go. She just had to wander. Had to get had to get away from Sugar Cube Corner, from her room, from anything that would remind her.
All right. I'll continue.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, try your best TF2 Scout voice.
Oh, I am not an impersonator. Let's try this.
Or basic.
Yeah, I know, New Yorkin.
Any guy from Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying?
Brooklyn, he's been from the Bronx.
Yeah.
But he's not
Beat on your skull till you had tonsils.
Tonsils, yeah, okay. She looked up and around. She had lost track of how much time she had passed since she started her little trek. Thankful no one had stopped to ask her why she was acting so differently today. She knew the other ponies had started to notice dips in her cheeriness. Ever since the dreams had started, she'd been throwing more parties than ever before. But more and more, they weren't enough. Twilight had even asked her if something was the matter, and she'd done her best to reassure her friend. Wait, Twilight!
She did, she done, she doed, she did golden doodles. What the hell's a golden doodle?
Golden doodle, it's the thing that you put on your donuts.
they make them very tasty.
Yeah, nice and sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So you'll read the next two paragraphs,
Sure.
and then I'll read from Pinkie to whatever.
Okay, I actually have a thing in mind. I want to try my best Nicolas Cage voice.
Okay, Nicolas Cage.
Twilight was a great magical pony. If any pony could figure out a way to stop these dreams, she did. She winced at the idea of having to tell Twilight about all the horrific things her mind had imagined about her and her friends. But maybe she wouldn't have to. Twilight might find a solution without having to know what she'd been dreaming about. She picked up her pace, running straight for the library. It didn't take her long. She figured her body must have been taking her here there by instinct. It didn't have a funny way of working that way. She ran to the door and knocked a little frantically. It didn't take long for the door to creak open. I'm Nick Cage, not the bees.
Not the bees. Anything but the bees.
Okay. Right. Let's see.
So, oh, Pinkie, two.
To
I might actually start to relax.
Okay, sure. Let's see. How about? Okay, let's try switching up a bit. You might notice that thinking up with what to do next is very hard in the process, audience. So
Yes,
when you're giving us your suggestions, you better think carefully.
Yes, it's a little time consuming. Also, we never really actually said that. At the end of this video, we're probably going to have you guys come up with some of the voices. Describe them in the comments section to see if we can pull it off.
Oh yes, this is how we get more interactive with our listeners. Ooh, it makes the spine tingle, does it not? Ooh!
Ooh!
Okay, let me see. Trying to pick from my archetypes list. Okay. A little abnoidal nerd with a bit of a lisp.
An abnormal nerd with a lisp.
Yeah.
A lisp.
Yeah, you got the play. Go ahead, go.
Okay, so, she picked up her pace running.
No, wait, sorry, you read that already, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, hey, Pinkie Pie.
Oh, hey, Pinkie Pie. Twilight said, surprised but happy to see your friend. Is this an invitation to a party yet? Twilight stopped as she blinked, noticing the distressed look of her friend's face. Are you all right, Pinkie? You don't look so good. No, I'm good, Twilight. Can I come in? Pinkie asked, minding her manners for once. Of course, Pinkie, please, make yourself at home. Twilight said quickly, offering her friend hospitality. Thank you. Pinkie spoke softly as she quietly trotted into the house. She quickly headed for the table in the center of the room and sitting in one of the red velvet pillows before it. She rested her hand on the table, closing her eyes, and as she took a soft sigh and tried to relax. I'm a nerd.
Okay. Let's try going to... I'll go to from Can I Get Something to Drink to Energetic Aura of Pinkie Pie.
Energetic aura. Okay. A superhero.
Okay. And I get you something to drink? Perhaps some hot chocolate? Twilight asked, remembering her friend's favorite beverage. No sweets, please. If you had some coffee, that'd be great! No cream or sugar, Pinkie softly groaned. No sweets? Twilight asked in shock. Oh my, this really is serious! She realized as she quickly prepared her friend the hot drink she requested. She levitated it before Pinkie, who thanked Twilight groggily and began to drink. She grimaced at the bitter taste. Pinkie, what's the matter? You can tell me, Twilight said, sitting down next to her downcast friend. Twilight could see the signs. Her mane was straight, her coat was dull, her eyes bloodshot with bags under them, and most noticeable of all, she wasn't radiating the energetic aura of Pinkie Pie!
What will come next in this epic quest?
Tune in next time, same bat channel.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, Twilight 2, I think I'll go to. Maybe them all, maybe stealing her nerves, yeah.
Sure. Let's see. How about any salesman from the 20s? You know what I'm saying? Hey, this product could be great for you. It can do this, it can do that, and only for the low price of $19.95.
$19.95. I got a product for you.
Go.
Oh, Twilight, it's awful! Pinkie put her hooves over her head. It's the most awful thing that's ever happened to me. I can't even believe what's happened to me. It's so awful. I can't sleep. I can't rest. Even parties aren't helping. I need relief. I need to stop this, but everything I've tried only seems to make it worse. Pinkie said her voice was quivering. Twilight couldn't help but be surprised at how terrified her friend sounded. Pinkie, tell me, what exactly is this awful thing that's happened? Twilight tried to reassure Pinkie that everything would be all right. Pinkie took a deep breath, stealing her nerves.
I will take these nerves for no less than 5 cents a day. Play me up, Johnny.
I'll include the therapy session for $19.95. 3 payments, of course.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So, you'll do the next 2 paragraphs?
Sure.
Okay. High-pitched, melodramatic.
Melodramatic, okay.
I've been having nightmares, Twilight, Pinkie finally said. Awful, horrible, redless. I almost said redless, but I'm not in an apartment. Oh!
Well, actually, kind of, the voice, it's more supposed to be, when I said melodramatic, I was kind of like, Rarity with her freak outs, just, I've been having nightmares!
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been having nightmares, Twilight, Pinkie finally said. Awful, horrible, relentless nightmares. I was throwing more parties to forget them, but they kept coming. I tried changing my diet. I tried relaxing before bed. I even tried falling asleep while doing a handstand with the lemon in my mouth in the shower. And nothing works. And last night's nightmare was the worst of them all. Nightmares? Twilight said, tapping her chin for a moment. 1 second, she said, as she got up and quickly ran over to the bookshelf. She began to pull out books, checking them out, scanning them one by one. No, not you. You're not right either. Oh! It took a moment, but Twilight finally pulled out a purple book and looked at it, satisfied. Aha! She said before trotting back to the table and opening the book, flipping through the pages quickly.
Goody.
Oh, goody gumdrops.
Okay. I think I'll read the next paragraph
next
and that
paragraph.
small little line that, is after that.
Very well. Let's see.
Yes.
The decisions show there's so much to do when trying to figure out what voice it should be next. Break the tempo while you're singing a song that you're making up from scratch. You gotta lose the tempo and make it horrible. Everything won't work out in the end.
Okay, how about
ye best scurvy dog, ye the captain of the pirate crew?
I be a pirate, traveling through the 7 seas.
Stop lollygagging about and get to it, Private.
Alrighty. Nightmares, Twilight began after having stopped on a specific page. A dream be strong negative emotions, a common a common occurrence in most ponies will experience. However, if the nightmares should persist and become more terrifying with each episode, it should be several reasons. External forces, such as medication or diet, which we've already ruled out. Twilight added in addendum. External stress from recent physical or mental events or causes by a physical event from any time during the pony's life. That has left a deep impact. There be several ways to determine what kind of nightmares is being experienced and what be the best manner of treating them. Twilight said before silently reading the next part. So, the book can help me stop me nightmares? Pinkie asked, hope raising in her heart. Arr! I be back in my 70s now. We're way, hoy!
Yeah. So, you'll do the next one and the sentence after that.
Okay.
Maybe very analytical, like a scientist.
Looks that way, of course. It can't stop you from having nightmares for the rest of your life, though. They are a normal part of sleep, but it can help you with your constant nightmare issue, she said, still reading. There is a spell in here that will let me look into your mind and see the memories of your dreams. That way I can see what you've been dreaming about and apply the proper spell to try and help you. The hope that had risen inside Pinkie fell into her gut like a boulder into a lake.
No. Two-Face? Maybe I'll do the next paragraph, too.
Sure. Let's see.
H2O. A lovely thing.
Okay, maybe like, that prissy best friend that you have that always says, "Oh my god, you look fabulous in that, darling."
Should it be high or low pitched?
Try high pitched.
No, Twilight, Pinkie said, sure, shaking her head furiously. You can't see my dreams. They're Pinkie covered her face with her hooves. They're too horrible, Twilight. I don't want any pony to see what I've seen. Her voice was trembling. Tears were threatening to leave her eyes once more. She looked up when she felt Twilight's hoof placed against her shoulder. The look of concern on her face.
Oh my god, she did not.
She did not.
Oh
my
my
gosh.
God.
You'll never believe this next part. I can't imagine what kind of dreams you've been having, Pinkie. But I can see the pain on your face. It's affecting you. It's affecting who you are, and I can't just let this go. You came to me for help, and I'm going to help you. Please, you have to let me see what you've seen so I can help. Twilight pleaded with her friend. Pinkie lowered her head as she held back the tears burning in her eyes, swallowing as hard as she knew her friend wanted to make everything better and might have the power to do so. So why not just do it? Why not just help your friend?
Just do it, girlfriend. Like, do it. Don't even waste your time. Just do it. Do it now. Go. Go.
Yes, just start the procedure with magic or something.
Yes, please. You're the one with the hocus pocus magic dukes.
Yeah. So, I think you'll go from Twilight maybe to the end there, like skull. Maybe?
Let's go to
We'll go to
Yellow
head.
Underhead, sure.
Okay. High pitched voice, with a Russian accent.
Oh boy. An accent that I need to perfect on, but I will do my best.
Or maybe we could do French if you'd rather.
Oh no, I'll try and give Russian. I'll try and give
Okay.
Russian a try.
Russian time.
Twilight! Pinkie muttered in a hushed breath, holding back a sob. Yes, what is it? Oh, okay, yeah, you know what? I'll just go ahead and go do French.
French, but remember high-pitched also.
Twilight! Pinkie muttered in a hushed breath, holding back her sob. Yes, what is it, Pinkie? Twilight asked in a similar hushed voice. Please, you have to promise me that what you're about to see won't change your opinion of me. Pinkie sniffed deeply. I swear, Pinkie, I won't think of you as anything but the dear friend I know and love. Ho ho! Twilight said. Pinkie saw her smile. It was so reassuring, so comforting. Pinkie Pie, swear? Pinkie asked one last time. Twilight just seemed to smile a little amused. Cross my heart, hope to fly, stick a cupcake in my eye. Twilight did the motions of the Pinkie Pie swear, mimicking sticking the pastry into her face. Pinkie took a moment to let it sink in, then squeezed her eyes shut and lowered her head.
All right.
Oh, God.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
Let's see.
What would fit this?
Alright, something out of complete nowhere. You best old guy and you turn him into a Jewish man. What are they thinking with the dancing and the singing? Hey, Gewalt.
Hey, what are they thinking to put this type of menorah? It was better in my day.
Yes, just do the thing. That's what the people want. They want you to do it.
Oh, alrighty-ho. Right. I trust you, Twilight. Pinkie Pie softly muttered, as she did her best to prepare for whatever was gonna happen. Twilight nodded softly as she remembered this spell from the book. Her horn glowing with light as she concentrated on it. She gently swept her hair, covering Pinkie's forehead behind her ear to hold it in. To hold it. I'm too old for this. Then gently tapped the tip of her horn against Pinkie's skull. Oi, this is getting a bit too touchy for me.
Where's my schlemiel? Where's my matzah?
Schwarzer. Then we'll go leave me alone to skin.
All right.
Let's think, yeah.
The thinking process we have here. We have fun time.
Do 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 do.